Hi Gemini, this is KACEE with your Love Matters reading for July. Thank you for tuning in and welcome to all the new viewers. We're so happy to have you here with us. SHAE will have another video that's going to pop up at the end of this one for your sign, so please check for that. I'm going to pull two energy cards for you guys. One will be for your energy and one is going to be for the other energy you're dealing with for the month. Now this is a general reading, so my hopes is that you're able to get something from the message and apply it to your situation, however it may fit for you. And because I say that, if you resonate more so with one side than the other, please go with that because that is your message. Now these relationship readings may encompass your different relationships. It may be romantic, but it could also be something to do with a family member, a co-worker, relationship with self, relationship with spirit. So we'll see what the cards come out to say for you, Gemini. Okay, so your card is coming up as happy family. I'm going to read you guys on the left. This is all about the Ten of Cups. This is where you're very secure. Your family members are happy. They can speak their truth in front of you. You can be who you are in front of them. It's a beautiful balance. Things that people are getting along, that you're all achieving your goals. You know, this is a very happy, energetic, peaceful energy. The Angel of Love, now that is a beautiful energy as well, but this is one that I feel is a very timid energy. This is someone that has had their heart broken before. They were strong enough to put it back together again, but they're very soft still. They're very timid about putting themselves out there. This can also resonate with starting a new love, starting something, expanding on the family possibly, or bringing someone new into your fold, into your family to join for you, you know, whether you're meeting someone new and you're having them meet your family for the first time, meeting your kids, meeting your parents, that kind of thing. I love the Angel of Love. However, it always gives me the impression that they're still very tender. So keep that in mind, okay? Now we're going to pull two major arcana cards for you. We'll see how that resonates with the reading. Okay, we have Temperance. I love this card because this is all about balance and it's all about spirituality, knowing that there's a bigger picture to everything that's going on, understanding the underlying truths of some of our trials and tribulations that we have to work through to get to the next path, to get to the next adventure, the next journey, the next step. So, you know, as you're with your family, you understand this is where you need to be. You're cultivating things. You're making things very harmonious and balanced. There's a lot of beautiful emotion in here. Oh, wow. The other energy is coming in with a star. This is an Aquarius card, so if that resonates with you, this is all about your hope, the spirituality of this person's energy, that's also connected divinely to source. So you guys are coming in very balanced, that knowing that this union or this relationship is divinely motivated and the divine time is now. This is where everything is starting to pull together for you guys. So let's see what challenges or obstacles we have. This is a beautiful pairing. And it's all about emotions. It's all about the family. It's all about blended families. I don't know if you guys are, you know, trying to have a child, or you're expanding your family in a different way, you know, or someone getting remarried, or just getting married for the first time and expanding on their family. So let's see, challenges and obstacles. Okay, we have disruption, obstacles and challenges, and love begins. Wow, that's very intense because it's disruption, which is like the Tower card, obstacles and challenges, and then new love begins. So I'm getting that this is a second go around for you guys, that this is a blended type family situation, that, you know, there was a separation, a divorce, something that had to be overcome for you guys to be together. You know, when I see the obstacles and challenges, it's not a very big leap to the next stone. So it's not something that's super huge. But the disruption, that's the Tower card. That's where you have to build from the beginning and start fresh and start new and make sure the new beginning that you do is very, very solid and there's no cracks in the foundation, so that you take care of it, which I believe is represented with Angel of Love, that you're taking your time with this. It's like you guys aren't rushing. There's no reason to rush. It's like no one is going anywhere. You're both on the same page. You both feel the same thing. It's very intense, loving energy, very supportive. Yeah, because they've been through the heartache and loss as well. Yep, mental conflict. Memories of love. They've been through the same thing that you've been through, which is why you guys are so in tune to each other right now. It's like a beautiful pairing that you both are just as scarred, quote unquote, from previous relationships, that you know that you have to take this slowly, that you have to take this easily, but you can see your future. You can see where you balance each other out beautifully. There's things that you're both on either side reminiscing about the things that you've had to go through, you know, the goods and the bads. If you notice, you have like 2 major obstacle cards and then a beautiful love card. So you're very balanced with this person on either side. This is a lovely energy. I'm really getting like the goosebumps. Like this is someone that you've both been looking for each other. And because you've already been through the stuff and you've made it through the stuff, that you're both now ready to date, both now ready to commit and give of each other wholly. You know, even though there's broken parts on either side, when you guys are together, you feel whole. You don't think that this other person will hurt you, and they don't feel that energy from you either. It's like a beautiful, beautiful, lovely union. It's like you've been waiting for each other for a long time. So it's like you know what not to do. Okay, this card wants to come out. Let's see what it is. 6 of Swords in reverse. That's an interesting, because this is where you couldn't move on. You were stuck. You couldn't take any more of this nonsense. You know, you were looking for the new love. You were looking for that new connection with someone else, and you knew it was out there. 5 of Cups in reverse for them. Wow. 5 of Cups is talking about missed opportunities, being bored. You know, there's times that you guys were not connecting with other people, and there was a reason for it, because you guys were supposed to be together and now. So any other relationships that you tried to get into after the major, I'm going to say, divorce or separation from the original person that caused so much havoc, like nothing else worked with anyone else, and you kept wondering why. Both of you on either end, you know. Well, there's your reason why, because you're supposed to be with this person now. Very loving, very calm. All right, let's get some tarot out here for more clarifiers. Yes, Ace of Wands. It wasn't going anywhere with the old person, that there was no communication, there was no fire, there was no passion, there was nothing. It was just like done. Once that disruption came, you know, the obstacle and the challenges was putting yourself back together. Oh, check you guys out, Gemini. The Star card. So the Star card here and the Star card there. This is where you get your hope and your spirituality back. This is where you get your new footing back. This is where you're very confident in yourself. Yes, Hangman in reverse, actually. This is looking at things from a different perspective. Even though it was hard for you to look at that stuff and work through that stuff and, you know, figure out who did what, you know, forgive yourself for whatever you may have done to antagonize this disruption, forgive them, you know, because that is how we actually free ourselves, by actually forgiving the other person that has hurt us, so that we can move on to other people that will raise our vibration, that will light our heart on fire again. Yes, here we have 8 of Wands. A lot of communication coming in with this card. A lot of things moving very fast. It's all positive. Yeah, but 8 of Cups in reverse on this side as well is telling me that they're moving on, but they were moving on reluctantly from that heartache and mental conflict. So it was just as tough for them as it was for you to move past that initial relationship that did so much damage and scarring. 5 of Swords talks about the competition, the conflict. But with this particular card, I always like to say with this particular deck, when I see it with the butterfly, I always see that there's transformation after the conflict. So again, you guys go through some stuff on either end, and that's why you are so balanced with each other right now. If you're thinking this is too good to be true, you know, and you're very confident with this person and you can be yourself and you can express where you've been and they can do that with you, there's no judgment on either side. This can be a romantic situation, this can be a friendship situation. It could be that you're meeting up with other people that have gone through the same thing that you have, and that you're gaining knowledge from them, and you guys are both being very supportive of each other. A lot of you, I feel like this is a romantic situation, that this is a new love coming in, you know, a new blessing for something that you've been waiting for. Okay. Oracle cards, High Priestess of Fire, as well as Fragment. You know, High Priestess of Fire is very, very passionate. This is the Priestess of the Wands card. This is an energy that is very determined, getting things done, making things move, making things happen. Communication is very key here as well. Very inquisitive and very strong. The Fragment is talking about not being whole, still being tender, still having those triggers, still having those doubts in an aspect where their heart is not fully healed. And so they kind of have like one foot in the past, which is represented with memories of love, and one foot in the present, because they're still, I don't want to say they're not dedicated to this relationship or they're not invested in this relationship, but they still have fears. They have fears that things may repeat themselves with another person. That's why the Angel of Love to me, like I said, had been someone that has put themselves back together or is putting themselves back together, and they're very tender right now. You know, if this is another person, like a best friend kind of situation, and you guys are meeting up because you're on the same path right now, you may be a little bit more feisty in this aspect than this other energy, because they're still dealing with the balance of letting go and having that full ability to move forward 110%. They're still fragmented in their heart and in their mind about what had happened. They're still putting all those pieces to the puzzle so that they can be whole soon and be as strong as you are. It's like their self-confidence took a hit, you know, a really hard hit. All right, we're going to pull some angel messages for you guys. See what the angels have to say. Okay, so we have exercise is key, and it reads, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for motivating me and guiding me to an exercise program that fits my schedule, interests, and budget. Yes, get out there, like, you know, this happy family, they're at the beach. Get out there, breathe the fresh air, do something that will get your blood moving, something that will make you happy, you know, just live your life. Go for that bike ride, walk that dog, get out there and enjoy yourself, and then you'll feel more centered. You'll be able to kind of like meditate in a way by releasing the stresses of your day, that you're more fresh, you're more energetic. That's a beautiful card. I love that card. And their angel message is stay positive. And it reads, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me be optimistic and take the appropriate actions that support my health. Well, I think that this can also go with mental health, emotional health, all kinds of different areas, because they are kind of fragmented. They are putting themselves back together. I don't feel that you guys, your energy meshes for sure. but they may be a few steps behind. So in this case, they need to be a little bit more positive with themselves, be a little bit more confident with themselves, and you need to be a little patient with them too, you know, when they have a moment for themselves, because they're doing the best that they can at this time. So stay strong, because I do believe that in the aspects where you guys are going to be melding your relationships together, and there may be a little bit of conflict if you have, you know, children that we're having a blended family. Take the time, know that this is very divinely blessed, and things will iron out. Stay positive and smile and breathe and get outside and get some energy and release some stresses, because I think that you guys will need to have that self-care time for each and every one of you, which is really important. So thank you for letting me read for you today. This is a beautiful message of love and stability and balance. I would love to know if this resonates with you and where you guys are on your journey, so please leave me a comment. I would also love to have you guys back, so please like and subscribe. Take care.